Do you have this underlying fear that you're not lovable exactly the way you are? And now that fear could be like a 1, 2 out of 10, or it could be a complete 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. If so, you're most likely abandoning yourself. You're not honoring yourself because of that fear that you're not lovable exactly as you are. You may be conforming, conforming to society, conforming to that person that's in your heart that you love, being in that relationship, or maybe you're not in a relationship because of that. You may be conforming and not really being you. You may be entering a relationship not really being yourself because you don't feel you're lovable exactly the way you are, so you alter who you are, and then eventually you're not happy in that relationship anymore because you've abandoned yourself. And now that person doesn't even know you. It's, 3 months down the line, all of a sudden the truth is slowly starting to come out. And then it's like, wait a second, who is this person? Because people are just trying to conform to each other because they don't feel they're lovable underneath it all, right? Some may just completely lie, be manipulative, sneaky, hide information, all of that stuff because they don't feel like they're going to be lovable, warts and all, right? Let's say they have a particular habit that they're not happy about or they're not proud of, but the other person, they might be like, oh, they may not be like, oh, yay, you have this particular habit, but at the same time, they may love you regardless and completely get it. And when you're ready to release that habit, you're ready to release that habit type of thing. And when you don't feel you're lovable, what ends up happening is you attract situations in your life that reflect that back to you. Whether it be the type of man, woman you attract, whether it be the type of just situations in general with family, friends, whoever it is, if you have that underneath, you're just going to get mirrored back situations that look that way. Even though sometimes those situations may look that way on the surface to you, but behind the scenes are actually not that at all. So it really is all about the lens that you are seeing it all through. So that's what we're going to tap on today. Because, well, let's just face it. You can have all these things kind of going on with you. If you don't go within and clear them all up, they're still going to run the show. So you can create or write down, thousands of affirmations. If that'll work, if it's like, a 1 out of 10 situation. But if it's deeper than that, writing those affirmations, I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll work in like a couple years if you write them every single day. But if you have that other subconscious part of you that's saying, but I'm not, right? Because the emotions, the memories are all in the body. It's writing over and over again, it's not going to work. You want to go in there and clear it all up, get it all out, and boom, start continuing. And then you can still write the affirmations, right? To enhance the work that you just did, right? To continue with that. But you still need to go within and like pull the weeds out. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let's start tapping. If you want to go deeper into your situation, you know where to connect with me. Also, if you want to repeat, you might want to repeat this video multiple times so you can save it in order to repeat it. Follow me. You can pause the video if you don't know the tapping points. I have a video below. At the same time, tapping is very forgiving. Just repeat after me. If you get emotional, keep tapping. You can stop talking, pause the video, but just keep tapping. Keep your eyes open, get out of your head and just into the feeling. And here we go. Side of the hand, even though there's a part of me that believes I'm not lovable. I may or may not know where this comes from, but I'm going to work on releasing this now. And I'm going to love myself through this process. And even though there's a part of me that doesn't believe I'm lovable, there's this fear. What if I'm not lovable being me? What if I what if I'm not loved being completely me? warts and all. I'm in the process of clearing this. I can clear whatever I'm ready to clear. I don't have to get rid of it all if I don't want to. I get to choose. And I'm in the process of loving and accepting myself. And take a deep breath in and out. Even though there's a part of me that doesn't believe I'm lovable exactly as I am, I'm tapping through this. I'll release what I'm ready to release and keep what I'm ready to keep. I'm in the process of loving and accepting myself anyway. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Eyebrows. I'm not lovable. I'm not lovable exactly as I am. Side of the eyes. If I showed him, her, that part of me, if I really opened up, I wouldn't be loved. Under the eyes. If I showed my true self, I wouldn't be loved. If I showed my heart, I won't be loved. Under the nose. I'm not lovable. I'm just not lovable. There's a part of me that believes I'm not lovable. Chin. If I showed my heart, I'll get hurt because I'm not lovable. If I really showed my heart, I'd be left or rejected because I'm not lovable. Collarbone. I'm not lovable exactly as I am. I know because I can see it. I don't love those parts of me. Why would someone else? Collarbone. Whew, getting a hot flash here. If I don't love that part of me, why would someone else? Take a deep breath in and out. I don't love some parts of me. Side of the ribs. There are parts of me I do not love. There are parts of me that I judge. I can't love those parts of me. Why would someone else? Why would someone else love me when I'm not even loving me for all those parts? Eyebrows. How could someone else love me when I'm not even loving all parts of me? I'm judging myself. I'm criticizing myself. Why wouldn't anybody else? Side of the eyes. Why would they love me? I'm not lovable. under the eyes. How could someone love me if I don't love myself? Take a deep breath in and out under the nose. Maybe I need to start loving myself first. Can I love myself exactly as I am? Can I allow myself to love myself exactly as I am? Chin. And yeah, there are things I want to work on. There are things that I want to work on when it comes to myself. Maybe I can still love myself as I work on them. Maybe I can accept that I'm a human being that has a lot of conditioning, fears, beliefs ingrained in my brain. A lot of it didn't even come from me. Collarbone. Can I love myself exactly as I am as a human? A soul having a human experience? Unconditionally loved by source, whatever you call it. The one consciousness that loves us unconditionally, by the way. There's no judgment. Thymus. Can I love myself unconditionally? Can I give myself that unconditional love that I want from someone else? Being lovable exactly the way I am. Can I give that to myself? That which I seek. Can I give to myself? That unconditional love. Take a deep breath in and out. Side of the ribs. What if I give myself this unconditional love? Loving myself for exactly the way I am. Warts and all. Yes, I may have changes to make, but don't we all? Are we not a soul having a human experience? Am I not a soul having a human experience? How about I start with loving myself first, giving myself unconditional love? Perhaps the only person not loving me is me. The only person not giving me unconditional love is me. And take a deep breath. Release. Again, you could save this video to return to it in order to repeat. And if you want to get more specific on what's going on with you, you can connect with me.